So I just left the house, and I'm heading out of town now. This is me heading towards Texas. I'm going to San Antonio for the Darkness Emergent Event LARP, which I'm super excited about. It's been a very long time since I've been able to take the time to play myself. I'm always running. Storyteller curse. But that might have happened again. Actually, I might be getting involved in storytelling, or at least narrating or something like that at the event in Texas, which I'm not upset about. I love storytelling. I really do. But we'll see how exactly this goes. Anyway, it feels so weird to be leaving my house at like noon and knowing that I'm not going to be back by the time the sun goes down, or that I'm not going to be coming back today, that I'm not going to be sleeping in my bed for like over a week. It's strange, especially when I'm traveling by myself. This is complete honesty, the longest trip that I've been on by myself ever. Heading out that far. I'm sorry for the weird angle that we got, but I've got my phone being held up as it is in my car, and I'm off. It's just strange. I do plan on doing both in character and out of character videos like this as I go, and either putting up individual videos on YouTube. I'm not really sure how the lighting is going to look and stuff, because I'm filming in my car and it already looks bad, from my point of view as it is. But this is going to be one hell of an adventure, and I cannot wait to document it for everybody. Maybe I'll be lucky and we'll hit 2,000 subscribers by the time I get home because of the event and everything that I'm going to be doing, and all the people that I'm going to be meeting. That would be amazing. Because I'm a subscriber venture when it comes to that stuff. Like, it'd be really cool to have enough to sustain the channel, so that the patrons are kind of like a bonus kind of thing. But I don't know. I'm still in Lehigh, Florida. That's where my adventure is starting off from. And I've got a while till I'm actually out of the state. The map that I pulled up said that it is an 18-hour and 56-minute drive from my doorstep to the Valencia Hotel in San Antonio, Texas, where everything's going to be going. So there's going to be a lot of podcasts and rocking out to music and just enjoying the hell out of this drive. Probably taking naps at road stop, at rest stops and things like that. Dinners on the road, or foods on the road. I'm not rushing. This also feels weird because this is going to be the first Samhain that I'm away from my family. Halloween, for those of you who don't know what that is, which is so weird. But like, my son also made plans for Halloween where he's going to be out of the house, and I was like, you're going to be 17. I can't bitch. This isn't going to be like one of those, like, you're going to spend time with the family, blah 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 things, because every day is a day where we spend time together. I'm very lucky where I don't have a kid that wants to just avoid spending time with his family. So everybody's being really supportive over this, and I'm going to be driving on Halloween. It is the 30th today. Tomorrow's the 31st. And I don't know, it's going to be strange not being home for that. I do believe that I will be traveling either through or around New Orleans when it comes to that time, and I will be avoiding it like the plague. As much as I would really like to just go to New Orleans for Halloween and see the amazing sights and check out the vampire ball and like all that stuff that happens, I don't think I'd get my car through the city on Halloween night, and I've got a schedule to keep at least going. I might stop in New Orleans on my way back just to check shit out. Like, seriously, to check things out. I'm excited about all the amazing things that I'm going to see, all the amazing scenery. And also at night, I'm going to be in character. I plan on role-playing in my car by myself. Probably at the camera to keep up with the character Mekhet's journey from Southwest Florida to San Antonio, Texas as well, because we're on two separate adventures. I'm going on this amazing role-play storytelling adventure, and he's going to see more of his kind. And I'm excited to see where his story is going to go. But I think the very first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to drive to get a drink, because already in the car for like 5 minutes and I am thirsty as all else. So there will be more to come, but this is where I'm leaving this one off right now. All right, so I am approaching Tampa right now, which really doesn't matter. It's not like this is a huge endeavor or anything like that, getting past that. But I do think it's interesting to mention that in the storyline that we're going with for Darkness Emergent, there haven't been any big Elysiums in like the Kindred world for, I think it was 6 years. And the last one was in Tampa, where the Prince of Tampa, knowing the danger, said, screw it, and did it anyway. And Second Inquisition got there during the day and took a bunch of elders and dragged them into the sun the day before the Elysium, I guess, or day of the Elysium. I really don't know. It's a very interesting storyline. We might actually have to go through it completely when this is all said and done and over. But anyway, I don't know. I just figured I would mention the fact that I am halfway, or just slight of halfway through the state now. I think this might actually still be considered Southwest Florida. I don't know. I don't know. It's been nice. I've, aside from stopping to get a drink, which I drink out of this stupid thing, I've stopped at a rest stop one time thus far because I drink out of this stupid thing that needs to happen. But it's been pretty smooth. No one haven't really had any issues whatsoever when it comes to driving, and I don't know. It seems like it's just going to be a pretty smooth ride all the way through. Was considering stopping and getting food, but I'm not really even hungry yet, so I think I might try to just go for the next few hours until like I'm actually hungry. Now I'm just rambling. Anyway, I have been listening to Dungeons and Daddies. I am on the second season. I'm about to start the second episode, which I'm very much enjoying. I think that they do a really good job with their game. So I am just now entering Ocala. Look at that. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to get back to Dungeons and Daddies. I hope everybody's having a good day. I know I am so far. I'm just really excited about this whole trip. I am now entering Tallahassee. And we now have 444 miles on this trip till we get to San Antonio. That's pretty cool. I'm starting to get hungry, and I'm like on the fence of, am I going to eat in Florida or in Georgia? Because I think I'm going to Georgia. I really don't remember. I didn't plot out much. I guess that doesn't make sense. I think I'm going to be heading into Alabama or Louisiana. I don't know. Whatever. I will be stopping at the Florida line to mark down, like, now I'm leaving the city, or leaving the state, which is awesome. And the sun is getting pretty low. It is 6 o'clock right now. Like I said, I'm getting hungry. So when the sun goes down, I'm going to start doing videos in character, like this. Probably going to pull over, though, just because I like to keep an eye on my map. I'm going to be on the road that I'm on right now for fucking 444 miles. But I'm not, I don't know. I'm still kind of in shock that I'm doing this. Anyway, I guess I'll see y'all when we're about to cross the border, I guess, out of Florida. Well, I just passed into Alabama. It was so interesting passing the "Thank you for visiting Florida" sign. I'm gonna turn this off for a second. Sorry for the fact that I'm invisible. Big old road sign that says "Sweet Home Alabama." There's currently a situation on the road here. Okay. A little bit of a car accident. It doesn't look like anybody was hurt, thank goodness. But I just didn't want to be a distraction while driving. I am out of Florida officially as of 11:39 p.m. I had actually pulled over a little bit ago with the intention of bunking down for the night, but I'm awake, and I will stop driving as soon as I get tired, because I can't just sleep when I think I need to sleep, but I'm not tired. I've got really bad insomnia. But this is not insomnia. I'm just awake. I had a really good night's sleep last night, and took everything pretty easy today. Left when I was ready to leave, had a good breakfast and all that junk. But I am now officially out of Florida. Voivodemekhet has now entered Alabama. So it's like 8 a.m. and I woke up about an hour ago and got driving on the road. I just entered Louisiana. And like, I kind of wish I was just doing in-character stuff right now. It's rainy, so I'm driving kind of like on the slower side. But I'm actually like way ahead of schedule because I could not sleep last night, so I just continued on driving. It is Halloween, by the way. Happy Halloween to everybody who celebrates. Happy Samhain to everybody who celebrates that. Happy Alpha Bloat to everybody who celebrates that. And any other fall harvest festival thing. So there's my holiday greeting for people. But this is it's very nice, actually. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. See that? Right there? That is a legit rat who's just kind of like hanging out, doing his thing. No fear in the world. Good for him. Enjoy that bagel, dude. San Antonio's beautiful. But it is also very uncomfortable.
at the same time. The buildings are a mix of old and new, and when I say that, I don't mean like here's some old ones, here's some new ones. I mean, it actually looks like new ones are growing out of old ones. It's kind of interesting. There's a lot of interesting expressionist art in all different ways. Look at this address plate / light. Like it's just really cool. Last night at the Majestic Theater, which is right behind me, ZZ Top was playing. Chris Tucker is going to be playing today, apparently. November 2nd, Chris Tucker is going to be playing. There's so many amazing shops. It's beautiful. It really is. But there's so much construction. And I don't know if this is all beautification, but like I'm walking around this stuff right now, trying not to be hit by cars because you have to step into the street to get around it. It's beautiful, but it's also crazy. It's very World of Darkness. I think this is a very fitting place to hold this event. Also, I guess another thing to put out there is that as pretty as it is, and it might be the construction, the fact that everybody has to like put so many things in different places just to get things to fit. The whole place. There's a huge homeless problem here. Like big, like worse than Indianapolis. And that one was bad. You can't, if you stop walking and you stand still for longer than 30 seconds, somebody will come up to you and ask you for money. Which, I did all my good deeds last night. Like, I just can't keep up with the need and the request myself. Obviously, not saying that it's my responsibility, but last night I bought a few people dinner and cheap stuff. I'm not saying that I took them out to like major restaurants or anything. I just like went into convenience stores and bought like cup of noodles and stuff like that, and I just got people warm and settled for the evening, just because they needed it. And it was cold. It got down to 44 last night here. And until my Airbnb becomes available today, I'm car camping. I'm sleeping in my car. Parking is horrendous, by the way. I had to drive 19 miles away from downtown just to find a place to park to sleep last night. Which car camping's not a big deal. I don't mind doing that as long as it's in a safe, well-lit place, which I typically like find a Love's or a Buc-ee's or something like that and camp out in the trucker parking lot area, which is kind of expected for that stuff. I think I'm gonna go on the river barge landing to have this conversation. The main downtown area, the Riverwalk, as I'm going through right now, is gorgeous, and there's flowers and everything. But if you step off of the main walk, if you step off of, I believe it's Houston Street, and like into pretty much anywhere else, the prevailing smell is garbage and piss. Old, hot piss. This place is awesome and horrible. This place is beautiful and ugly. And it pretty much just represents everything the World of Darkness is, in my opinion. Where you can walk around and see people in the fanciest of clothes attending the fanciest of to-dos and completely ignoring the pain and just neglect that the rest of society faces over here. I got a cute little video. I'll probably end up putting it up somewhere of when I got up this morning. There was a rat in the middle of the sidewalk eating a bagel. And there's not a fear in the world. And it's just, I don't mind that, actually. I really don't, because animals, I like animals. So I'm not going to go up and touch a city rat, but but it's just so weird to see the contrast of this like well-maintained Riverwalk area versus the tarnished, dirty part of the city. And like I'm from around the Fort Myers area, and we don't have like a pristine, perfect area whatsoever, but it really does put into perspective how larger cities, such as this one, can, I don't know, there can be that drastic contrast. I like this place a lot. I will say driving in Texas sucks. For those of you who are part of the community who live in Texas, I am so sorry. Maybe it's just not me not being used to the way that people drive here. And it's not even the people. The people actually drive fairly well. I was laughing earlier when I first entered Texas, because it said drive safe the Texas way on the sign or something like that. And I do have to say, aside from like one or two oddballs, the majority of the people on the road have been incredibly conscientious about other people. A lot of people who drive defensively and safe and not aggressively, and it's not bad whatsoever with the people. However, the roads, oh my God. There's so much construction in the street itself. There is so much faded lines on the road. Like the majority of the time, I can't tell if I've come to like an area that's supposed to be 2 or 3 rows in a road. I can't tell where I'm supposed to turn. There's so many concrete barriers all over the place in the street that like I just, you can't find a way off the the interstate specifically. Then I don't know why, but like everywhere I had to go yesterday as the sun was setting, I want to point that out, as the sun was setting, was west. Which I don't know if you've ever driven west during the sunset. You can't see crap. And everybody else could perfectly. I felt bad. Like I was not doing the best that I could. I consider myself a fairly good driver. And holy crap, man. There was a couple points where I thought I was going to die. Just because of like the concrete barricades on the sides and how fast everybody else was going, the amount of semis on the street. I almost ended up getting pushed into a concrete barricade at one point because a semi had decided that it was going to change lanes and not notice that I was next to it. So that was fun. But I don't want this all to be complaints. This isn't all complaints, because this city is gorgeous, and I could see running a game here. Vampire would be very fun here. Werewolf would be very fun here. Changeling would be very fun here, especially around this River Rock area, because it's so, I don't know, it's magical in its own way. And I'm really appreciating all of this. Like I took a little bit of a walk around the Riverwalk area last night just to get a good look at just like what the city has to offer as far as architecture and art. And I gotta say, there's a lot. By the way, there's a lot of museums in this area. There's a lot of antique stores. There's a 3-story antique mall right in the heart of downtown, by the way. And you cannot tell me That is not a Nosferatu entrance right there. Or possibly a Macaulay. There are a surprising number of gator farms in Texas. That I was surprised at. Here's another one. It's kind of cool. Not really sure what those things really are, but yeah, I don't know. I've got some time. I've got a couple hours before people from By Night Studios, who I'm supposed to be meeting up with, get here. So I figured I would just take the time to, I don't know, take the river walk, which you can hear the construction in the background. I'm sorry if you can't hear me over it. Like I'm going to go the other way just because of that. Anyway, like I was saying, I have a couple hours before the actual By Night Studios people show up. And I plan on checking out as much of this pretty city as I can. And I don't know, this has definitely been an experience. This is actually like this is like the third time I've ever been out of Florida though. So like I know there's a lot more out there in the world. I've just been very closed off, and my involvement in World of Darkness is fixing that for me. Being able to travel more, see things around, and hopefully I'll be able to travel a lot more and see more of this amazing country, this world in general. And I don't know. This is definitely a city that I would not mind storytelling in, either just as a setting or as an actual venue. I'm finding that there are going to be more and more things happening during this event, which is exciting, and also a relief, truthfully, because not really knowing what to do here. I've checked online about things to do. The Alamo's free to go to. The San Antonio Zoo is relatively cheap to experience. I think it was like $36 to get in. There's a plethora of fine restaurants and things like that to take advantage of, and lots and lots of interesting shopping. So definitely a place that is worth checking out if you have the time and the ability to. I guess that's all. I will see you guys in the next video. I am voivodemekhet with Our World of Darkness, and this is another World of Darkness vlog, I guess, as I'm traveling around the United States at the moment. For or on World of Darkness adventures. So, see you later. So I'm in San Antonio, and I have a lot of time to kill. So of course, I had to come to the Alamo. It's free entry. You have to go up to a little kiosk and get a ticket, but like they don't charge you for anything, which is really nice. There's amazing statues all over the place, and it's just really nice. It's a little piece of American history and Mexican history, to be completely honest, with our tumultuous past. But it's also right across the street from a Ripley's, believe it or not, which is kind of cool. I'll probably go over there and check that out later. I think I just found a statue of Mr. Crockett. Might have to get up next to him. Yep, there he is with his coonskin hat. So, I don't know. I just figured I'd check this place out. Maybe I'll. I don't know. I don't think they allow. I don't know if they allow photography or not inside. If they do, I might, walk around, get it. I'm gonna go inside the actual church itself. It's really cool. The light outside is not forgiving though. Trying really hard not to get anybody else in these videos. I don't want to edit and blur out faces. But it's really kind of cool being here. I love historical stuff. History was always my favorite subject in school. And I'm just kind of walking around in this grotto right now, which is really, really pretty. There's actually a few like animals and stuff. It's really cool. The buildings that surround it are just kind of surreal because you kind of feel like it's like walking back in time when you come to places like this, regardless of the fact that there's like do not cross, do not touch, and things under glass. It's still like the ghosts of this place are just prominent. It's kind of cool. The old well is over here. I don't know, maybe I'll just I think I might walk around with this thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just walk around and see what I can get without getting people, because there are a lot of people here. All right, I'm gonna body cam it. See what we can pick up. Hopefully this doesn't suck and I'll be able to use it. But there's an old well over here that I'm gonna check out first. Place is gorgeous though. Places like this always get me in the mood to play period games. Oh wow, there's a lot of cash down there. This well provided water for the people of Mission San Antonio de Valero in the 1700s and for the Alamo defenders in 1836. Erected in grateful recognition of the supreme act of heroism of the 32 men from Gonzales who gave their lives in the Alamo in response to the appeal of Travis. I'm entering the long barracks now. I literally stumbled upon the location of the Alamo while I was looking for a bookstore. So, plus plus. Oh, gift shop. Don't really know like what. I guess t-shirts and stuff is kind of what you'd get. No, they got little Davy Crockett dolls. That's cute. Oh, look at this fountain. That's so pretty. Okay, well, I found the entry to the church. I think it's interesting that they have the different cannons over here, just like in the wall, decoratively placed. Crockett. That is so cool. I really hope this video comes out nice because, like, this is beautiful. Got Crockett on one, Travis on another. What does this one say? Bonham. Kind of want to do a little bit of in Bowie over here. Looks like this building over here is corned off. I like how the preservation of the building is actually a huge part of the tourist attraction. Like, it actually goes into the salt analysis and moisture studies. And they're currently monitoring it right now. It's pretty cool. A listing of all the heroes of the Alamo. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if I had any ancestors or anything here. So many names. And of course, the first one here has the big four: William Barrett Travis, James Bowie, Davy Crockett, James Butler Bonham. That's about all as I can get, I'm pretty sure. But it was pretty interesting walking around like this and absorbing everything. I hope this video actually worked. Probably gonna have to make some cuts on this one. But glad I had a chance to do it. I wasn't 100% sure if I would have the ability to actually get to the Alamo, if I'd have the time, because there was just so much work when I went to Indianapolis for BNS. But at least now I get to absorb a little bit of culture. Today's breakfast: Voodoo Donut, just 'cause institution of Portland, and I found one here in Texas. Alright, so sadly with the music they were pumping out, Sheryl Crow, by the way, it was kind of nice, nostalgic. I couldn't eat inside and film anything for this, but I got this big old monster. It's a Portland cream. I'm incredibly excited. The fact that they had one called that. And I don't know, it's one of those things where, like, the Voodoo Donut is such a weird part of my game that pops up from time to time. The fact that I was able to go to one made me happy. So this was for me. I'm actually running off to pick up breakfast for Daphne and Ryan at Pie Night Studios now, because they were busy and I offered. So this probably is when it comes to people who are actually from Portland. But like, while I was eating that amazingly oversweet Boston cream donut, which was called the Portland cream, it popped in my mind. I was like, oh yeah, Portland was named on a coin toss. Portland won. It was going to be Boston. So it's like a little inside joke to Portlandians that the Voodoo Donut has a Portland cream instead of a Boston cream. That makes a lot of sense. Anyway, stupid little banter. Figured I'd say something. So I'm sitting here in the beautiful Valencia Hotel, or the Hotel Valencia in San Antonio, Texas. I just had my bangs done. I'm actually loving these. Very small, very subtle. They're blended properly to fit the proper shade that my teeth are. And I'm actually going to be participating in Canada at Midnight, their LARP. I'm actually heading over there right now to discuss things with the storytelling team so I can join in. And I actually just got done playing a vampire. I got to play a gangrel in a small one-shot, which was 3 vampire players and 3 werewolf players at once in one story, where we had to do co-op. It was actually a lot of fun. And so yeah, tonight is Canada at Midnight, and then tomorrow should be the big BNS event. Looking forward to all of it. I'm having a lot of fun, and I wish some of my community members could be here. Maybe next time. Let's try to find LARP events that I can attend and meet with you guys. It'd be a lot of fun. So I'm currently leaving the Majestic, where it's this big theater building. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. Where I just went to the Vampires and Vino meeting, where I got this little wine glass for Darkness Emergent. And it was basically an open forum with the writers of Laws of the Night 5th edition. And there was a Werewolves and Whiskey event as well, where they were doing the same thing, talking about the future of werewolf LARP. So we got free wine glasses. Mine's got water in it right now because I'm outside. Wine glasses for a vampire, and there's whiskey glasses, which I'm told that I'll be getting one because of attendance before I leave. Whiskey glasses for the werewolves. This is just a lot of fun because you get to get into the inner thought process on why they made decisions that they made. I got to play Vampire the Masquerade last night for Canada at Midnight using the 5th edition system, and I had a great time. I actually got to play a very high humanity Tremere, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that they're doing this amazing thing, and I see wolves, so I'm about to go probably get a picture taken with a wolf. Okay, tonight's the night. It is time for the big LARP at Darkness Emergent. I'm going to be playing a Tzimisce based on myself. I go by Mekhet as a mask. I run a YouTube channel, and my character does videos on Black Dog game companies, such as like Revenant the Hidden, Shifter the Ravaging, things like that. Basically, World of Darkness version of World of Darkness. However, I was approached by the head storyteller of this event, Jimmy, and I was given an envelope and asked to help out with a small thing for plotline. So apparently, I have been possessed by a ghost. It speaks to you, friend. I need your help. In my mortal days, I was part of the Butch Cassidy gang. We split up after a job and were hunted down by the feds. We had one last heist planned, but we never got around to it. Day of the Dead is one of the rare times I might be able to wrap up my loose ends. If you can keep me safe until 10 p.m., we can go after the treasure. Beware, there are exorcists actively trying to capture my friends and me. You must avoid anyone wearing a warding bracelet. They're going to be looking for you. So here are the rules for the possessed. For as long as I have this card, I will remain possessed. After holding it for at least 1 minute, I may discreetly hand the card to another person by touching them, and the ghost will possess them instead. The other player must either consent to the touch or I must win a challenge against them to pass it on. I cannot hand this card to a certain NPC or to anyone wearing a warding charm, a special bracelet. It's basically a beaded bracelet with a cross on it. If I attempt to, they will be on to me, and I must take the card back. I must keep the card a secret, so I'm breaking the rules right now. If 3 exorcists wearing warding bracelets surround me and say the outlaw's name, which is Harvey Logan, you must surrender the card to them. Bonus, while you are possessed by the ghost, it will restore 1 point of willpower every 5 minutes. I also gain a 1 point bonus in challenges involving composure and attributes. Or the composure or resolve attribute. Unique compulsion. For as long as I possess the card, this ghost, our natures are intertwined. There's a second page, just a little bit. I am extremely restless and cannot remain in the same area for more than 10 minutes while possessed. So I'm still playing me. I'm still playing Mekhet, but I am possessed by Harvey Logan, and I'm going to do my damnedest to not be noticed. I also was told by Jimmy that I have to avoid Daphne's character for the night. This is going to be hard because Daphne and I get along very well, and we bounce off each other really well with roleplay. So, this is going to be fun. Now, I'm going to get dressed, and then I'm supposed to go to the hotel restaurant's balcony to meet up with a group called the Free Spirits, which is the faction that I got pulled in. I will be doing something on all the factions if I can get all the information for it. But this is a really cool, interesting game. I'm looking forward to playing. I had a lot of fun last night, and I'm going to go get dressed and get downstairs. Hello. It is late on Sunday, and the event is officially over. I'm leaving the Hotel Valencia at the moment. I'm going to go say goodbye to some friends that I've made along the way, and I cannot wait to get home. I'm so tired. Today was fun. Me and the By Night Studios gang all went to the Ripley's Museum here in San Antonio, and just enjoyed the hell out of ourselves. It was a great time. Then we went to Dave & Buster's and had dinner and stuff. And now I'm getting ready for a very long ride home, so I will get all this stuff up as soon as I can. Okay, guys, it is midnight, and I'm still awake. I'm wired, excited for everything. Everybody's either gone home or gone to bed and are leaving tomorrow, and heading home from Darkness Emergent. And it's my turn now too. I've got about a 18-hour drive total. Gonna do that over the course of a couple days, stopping on the way to take rests and stuff. So don't worry about me. I'm not gonna try to do it all in one thing by myself. But this hotel, this beautiful hotel, has been my home for pretty much the past week, and I'm gonna miss the hell out of it and the people here. Not just my friends from By Night Studios and Canada at Midnight and Desert of Shadows and all the other amazing organizations and people that I got to meet by participating in this beautiful, amazing, overarching story that should continue and shall continue in other events. But even the staff at the hotel, who are just very nice and treated us really well. But I called my car. It's my valet ticket, and I'm gonna go get my car, and I'm gonna start driving from Florida, or I'm gonna start driving from Texas back to Florida. Cannot wait to see my family. I cannot wait to get back to my regular groups of gamers that I get to spend all my wonderful time with. And I'm so glad that I've grown more friends in this activity, and I can't wait to find a way to keep them in my life and to continue participating in the world of darkness and bringing our world of darkness closer to that inner circle. So, not sure how many vlogs or anything I'll be doing on the way home. I'll probably do a few in-character vlogs because young Mekhet definitely has some things to say to people and some amazing updates that I don't even know where to start with. So, from the Valencia Hotel in San Antonio, Texas, for the Darkness Emergent Event, I'll see you in the next video. So I just passed out of Texas and into Louisiana, and I'm at the first roadside stop, rest stop area, and I saw that not only did they have a welcoming center, which is really nice, they also have a nature trail and signs all over the place that say "Do not feed the alligators" and things like that. And I'm about to walk into this place, and it's just gorgeous. Like, holy crap, it's so pretty. Anyway, so yesterday was the absolute day of Darkness Emergent. Did the after party stuff. I don't really know what to call it. Basically, it was just a sum up, a panel of all the storytellers and people involved in By Night Studios and Canada at Midnight. And I don't know. It was really nice. I was invited by Night Studios. I went with Daphne and Ryan and a couple other people, Giuseppe and Michelle. And John, and it's some local players who wanted to show us around and stuff, who I really don't know if they have any bigger position in the situation. All I know is they live in Texas, in San Antonio. And we went to the Ripley's Museum, and the Illusion Laboratory, and the Wax Museum, and the 4D Theater, which is all part of Ripley's, but they're like separate stuff. And then we wandered around the mall, and we had dinner at Dave & Buster's. Just hung out, had a nice time, talked about the event, talked about what we plan on doing next, and just how it was great. It was a fun time, and I got to hang out with these people who I consider my friends now. Very interesting coterie that we have, and I don't know, it was nice, it was pleasant, and it's hard to leave. I hung out with everybody until probably around, 9-10 o'clock at night, and then was lucky enough to get downstairs and hang out with my new friend, also from, she lives in Quebec, Sophie, who was part of Canada at Midnight also. And she was nice to do an interview. That stuff will be all put together on a big video that I'll be putting up soon. But oh my God, it was so amazing. I ended up staying at the hotel, at the Hotel Valencia in downtown San Antonio, until around midnight or so. And just having fun talking with people who experienced the same thing and similar things as I did while I was involved in this amazing opportunity. And I was listening to the By Night Studios crew talk about how as wonderful and great and like perfect everything went with the story and all that, that they need more people to take advantage of the packages that they deal. Not just because, oh, we're trying to like make money and be capitalists and all that junk, but like to keep the events happening. COVID hit the hell out of us. Like not only like all of us who suffered losses and stuff like that, but the businesses too. And I know that comes second fiddle to the things that other people lost along the way. But so many conventions weren't able to like survive what happened, and a lot of them just kind of fell to the wayside. And there's also people, however, that got into fandoms such as World of Darkness and similar and other things because they had time with COVID. And it's so weird that the stuff that we love and the stuff that people are getting into now because of all of that became stronger to new people coming to them, but also became weaker because of the separation that everybody felt. Like there's so much online activity, but coming together in events like Darkness Emergent, it's harder because now there's less people who are able to do it because those groups folded under the financial pressures of everything that happened. And By Night Studios is no different. They were able to hold on. They were able to like just barely squeak by, and we're very lucky about that. But also, they were trying to do a thing, and I don't know. It's something that stuck with me, and I want to be part of this Darkness Emergent thing, which is not just a one-time event. They are talking about more events. They're talking about like 3 or 4 Darkness Emergent events a year that are all intertwined by story. You can bring your character in and play it in San Antonio and then take it to Colorado or Chicago or any of the other places. And they're talking about a major event overseas and things like that. But we have to take advantage. If we want something like that to happen, we want something like that to survive. If we are able, which I know some of us are not, I'm barely able to. The only reason I'm able to is because I'm getting to be known in the scene. Like you guys are my community and have made all of this possible for me. Okay, I'm actually going to have to edit this. Or fuck it. No, you guys get pure Mekhet emotional breakdown. But no, I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for the community. So I know not everybody has the ability to just go, oh yeah, let's take a week off work and spend all of our life savings on a game. You know, like I understand that's not something that people can do at all, let alone 2, 3, 4 times a year. But if you are able to make it to even just one of these events, you should take the opportunity, because I have never been involved in anything that was that amazing when it came to game stuff. I host games. The games that I've hosted over the years have been massive and detailed and extended and long living, and this was just so much more. The nostalgia I felt being able to use the Laws of the Night rules and throwing rock, paper, scissors was beautiful to me, but it was also overshadowed by the fact that I was playing in an area where, like, it wasn't, all right, you turn around and this is the location. We were in those locations. We went to a place called Pat O'Brien's, which is a pub that has a lot of rooms in it. And when we played in Canada at Midnight Game, we played in the Red Room, which was this gorgeous old room with hardwood floors and beautiful paintings on the walls and a large piano off in the corner. And we played in character in the location. And then with the main event, the Darkness Emergent Event, we went in and had this massive, like, 4-room, huge area where, like, there was a stage and a beautiful ofrenda was put together and a DJ, and there was hors d'oeuvres and a bar, and I went to an auction in character. And I watched items that would have things I never even considered. Like, we were wrapped up in stories that were centuries old. It was so cool. It was so amazing. I had a lot of fun. That's basically what I've been ranting at here. And if you have the chance to go do these things, you should totally go do them. I want to continue to do this. I'm going to try. And I've realized what my purpose out of character in the world of darkness actually is. What I'm supposed to do when it comes to these events, and how I can make things happen. And I think that's press. I think that it is my responsibility to get as much information out there as possible, to teach you guys how to run these games, how to play these games, to overlay Laws of the Night and the Renegade books, and to show everybody exactly what kind of things that you can accomplish and how you can actually do the things that you want to do in character. And I'm going to do my damnedest to improve the quality and make things good for you guys. Because this is what I want to do. This is the job that I want. And I love being my own boss. And I love entertaining and educating for this stuff, because I'm not the only person out there who loves it as much as I do. You wouldn't be members of this community if that was the case. I actually had quite a few occasions where somebody came up to me with their hand out and went, "Mekhet!" And we're like, "I can't believe you're here. And I watch you, and I'm a member of your community." And some of the people who were there, and by all means comment on this video, because come on guys, we are a community. The more we interact with each other, the more successful this can be. But it was so great to meet people face to face. And I ran into a few people that I got to help run for at Gen Con, at the Sanguine Samba, and I got to play with people that I got to storytell for then. Because like I wasn't storytelling at this event at all. I had a lot of people come up to me and ask me if I was storytelling and like try to get me to do things for them and stuff. But aside from like a couple little like rules clarifications here and there, or like a plot line that I got wrapped up in, which was so much fun. I plan on doing a complete detailed description in and out of character of the things that I went through. You guys are not done hearing from my character Mekhet and the Kindred vlogs that he was doing, because oh my god, you guys are not going to believe what happened. And I do not have the time or the energy to discuss what happened. I am exhausted right now, and so much happened. On that note, I do want to point out that I didn't get extensive time to sit and talk with her, and which sucks, because like I don't know, I just didn't know how to start a conversation, because I didn't want to come up and be like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. You know, I freaking hate that. I don't see myself as a YouTuber. I see myself as a storyteller. But I got to meet briefly Cynthia Marie, who was playing the Prince of San Antonio, and she is such a nice person. She is just an absolute beautiful person inside and out, and she was just so polite and so nice and intimidating as a prince. I will point that out. She is intimidating. So it was really nice to be able to play in a game with her, and I did not get that much time, but also I was playing a rather newly embraced. I mean, I don't think I've said this at all, but my character's only about 6 months old, which everybody was shocked about that. But she was a very intimidating prince, and I had a lot of fun playing in a game with her playing such a prestigious character. On that note, also, I am saying this. I am petitioning this. I talked to the BNS crew about this. They told me to remind them. They're going to try. At least they say they're going to try to do this. And I mean, everything that I've gotten so far, talking and working with the By Night Studios crew, even if things don't happen, they try to do it, and that's really all I ask. But they were talking about a future game possibly happening for Darkness Emergent, this right here. They were talking about planning a Chicago session, like a game set in Chicago. And I suggested this, that they got Cynthia Marie to play the Prince of San Antonio. Get B. Dave Walters to play Kevin Jackson in Chicago. If there is a Chicago game, get B. Dave Walters. He already gives off big venture energy. He already gives big venture daddy energy, and he really, that would be amazing to be able to play in a game with him too. And I'm going to try my ass off to get to as many of these Darkness Emergence games as I can. And that really is going to depend on you guys, because the better this channel does, the easier it is for me to do these travels and things like that. And we're almost at 2,000 subs, so not that I'm trying to fish for subscribers and stuff like that, but I'm really trying to fish for subscribers here, because the more of you there are, the better off I do, which means the more I can give to you guys. Anyway, I guess that's really all I have to say. I'm sitting at the state line between Louisiana and Texas right now. And I saw this sign that said New Orleans that way. I think I might actually have to go check that out. Adventure, right? I should be getting home at some point tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to getting to work on the videos that I've put together, which are all on my phone, which I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last event where shit's going to be on my phone. I need to step up my game when it comes to filming equipment. If I'm going to be press, I'm going to be press. It's really pretty here. I think I'm going to go over to New Orleans, just walk around for a bit, maybe an hour or so. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day or evening or whenever you're watching this. And look forward to a lot of Darkness Emergent content coming up, both on YouTube and TikTok from me. Because I have a lot of little vlogs from Mekhet that I just haven't been able to actually put up yet, because I filmed a lot of them in the Elysium during the event. All right. Peace.